I think one of the most important parts to do a global campaign to reach consumers in different markets is to have partners that simplify the access to those markets for you. Because at the end of the day, if you look at Europe, it's like 27 countries, 24 languages. It's very fragmented, very different from planning and buying television in France to Germany to the UK. In digital even, we have different operating systems, we have different ways of accessing the inventory. So it's really essential to get a good entry, a simplified entry into those markets through a single touch point, because otherwise you get lost.
Brand safety has been the issue for us over the last 18 months in a very positive way, and it's changed how we work with advertisers and how they want to work with us. As some concerns over brand safety on social platforms arose over the last sort of 18 months, 2 years, some advertisers were concerned. We found it a benefit. We found that those concerned advertisers had a rush to quality, which is that they wanted to buy in far greater volume around our high quality brand safe TV. So for us it's been very much a positive.
Television appears to be going down two different paths for different kinds of advertisers, where you have the vast majority buying television based on programming, based on the adjacencies of their brands with the content. That's the history of TV, and it seems like the dominant approach to television buying going forward. But audience-based buying, I think, is increasingly important. I think advertisers have started to realize that if the same audience can be found in a different environment, maybe it's not worth as much as in the original environment the advertiser might want to reach them at when they're focusing on the content adjacency, but there's still value for an advertiser reaching a specific audience in a different environment.
Media partners can help simplify things and provide more transparency by just taking the time to meet with us as advertisers. For me, I think it's important to also have a relationship with the media owners in addition to your own agency. A lot of really key learnings can come out of these discussions with the owners. And also just learning about what sort of flexibility and also sort of barriers you might have with them.
Data is a big topic. I've been in the US here and I've heard that data was a hot topic also in the US. There's a big difference between data and in the US and in Europe. In the US it's one country and you have a lot more capabilities to access to third-party data in order to complete your first-party data. In Europe, you know, we have a tougher legislation across Europe called GDPR that does not allow us to do whatever we want with data, and I think it's good anyway for the consumer because it builds back trust of the consumer into our platforms. But nonetheless, we collect a lot of first-party data across different countries where we operate. I'm going to give you one example. Across 4 different countries, we already have 55 million registered users to our Catch-up VOD platform in France, on Sisplay in France, ITV Hub in the UK, but also in Benelux with the video online players.